Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Thunderbirds and the Colorado Buffaloes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Thunderbirds kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Colorado's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. On the run, it's Young. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Play fake, Lewis. Caught in the backfield, it's Perry. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. He breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down. Turns it on in midfield. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. And the Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Pressure coming. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. They're going to run it. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Play action with Lewis. Quarterback now breaking the field. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. The run inside. It's Young. Got some room entered to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. And the Buffaloes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback making checks. Couldn't find any room at all, and he'll lose 7 on the play.
Now listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He splits the uprights, and the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
Now the Thunderbirds offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And here comes the junior running back. The ground game on him to pick up those tough yards and take care of the ball. Jackson will throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. And it's the Thunderbirds want to crank the tempo. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way for 3 out to the 33. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to power their way ahead. Could be an alley. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Thunderbirds just got that huge run. They love another explosive play.
And that is such great execution by this offense. 3rd down and 2. They know you're running the football, but they were physical. Great job creating a little bit of space. Not only do you get the first down, you chew up a bunch more yards too. Nice execution by this offense.
My, oh my, 41 yards rushing in the early going, and he is making an impact in the first game of the season. He slides down, and he's got enough to convert the 2nd and short. And it's the Thunderbirds are marching down the field. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Lining up for the PA. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Gonna run it. It's Young. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Well, I'll tell you, when you start a game as well as this guy did on the opening drive, you're going to earn more touches later. And finally, they hand it off to him here on the second drive. But he's really shot out of a cannon in this game. I really like the way he's running right now. He's running hard. He's running with authority. They need to keep giving him the football.
With the catch, it's Young. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They'll go to the ground. Got a little grass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. The short hands, it's Perry. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes will have it 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Young. Got enough for the first. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado!
And the offense punches it in again, and we call his name again. That's 2 touchdowns now in 2 games with still more to be played. I'll tell you what, I think this guy's name will be called a lot more throughout the season. He's that kind of good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. The Thunderbirds want to move quickly.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Off play action on first down. Fires deep on the run. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. So they're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. To the ground to try to move the chains. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And it's the Thunderbirds pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Might as well give it to him again.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5.
Goes high to pull it in. Bust through behind his pad. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Thunderbirds!
Yeah, and listen, find your matchups you like, and you can see you got your speedster out wide. You like the matchup. He sees it, puts some air underneath that thing, and he outruns the DB. He's got no shot. Runs underneath it, and then walks his way into the end zone for 6.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
Quarterback may change this route. They go right back to him. Breaks into the open. The 30. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bucks! An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
They're working that left side. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Thunderbirds will hustle to the line. Jackson gonna throw it. Now improvising. And he is not gonna get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And it's the Thunderbirds will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Nice directional kick there like a solid iron shot. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Ready to fire from the pistol. Looking for room, it's Young. Stopped at the 24-yard line after the 10-yard gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Lewis on the play action. Fires on the move. Working the middle. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Buffaloes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Give to the single back. past the 45. Maybe a crease. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. That's his third touchdown of the game, and he just has 4 now on the season.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
And they tacked on the extra point. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football left, David, but on this drive, in this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the ball.
And this could get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half, down a couple of scores, it starts to, the pressure really, really mounts. Good opportunity to take some of that pressure off, get some momentum, energize this squad going into halftime.
Jackson will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Fires to the middle. Finds a tight end. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Forced out of the pocket. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Thunderbirds will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Not great field position. We'll see how aggressive they are in the final seconds. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Throwing, Lewis. He'll pull it down and run. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Colorado will go ahead and use its second timeout here. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Lewis wants to pass. Going deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, welcome in to our EA Sports Studios here in Orlando, the Week 2 edition of our College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the number 6 team, the Texas Longhorns. And it's the Buckeyes with a gritty victory away from home. This team prepared well all week, and they'll enjoy the fruits of their labor. This will push them to 2-0 on the season. Now let's take a peek at some of the other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings. And now back to your game in Boulder. What a first half for that superstar back. He's already over 100 yards today, and he's done it with tough physical running, but also elusive speed. And that combination has his team 2 quarters away from a nice win. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Go ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Man, how about that? You come out of the locker room, you just had a little bit of a break, you rested, you told your club we're going to come out, and now we're going to be aggressive. We're going to kick an onside, even though we're winning and you failed. Now this defense better step up and respond.
Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Trying to make them guess wrong on the read option to the right. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Jackson gonna throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Pocket breaking down. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. And it's the Thunderbirds will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Colorado offense comes out to go on the attack. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe some room here. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Lewis fires left. Hauls it in. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Here comes the heat. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Buffaloes have this offense rolling. Play fake, Lewis. Bringing the heat. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the air again, Lewis. Working the middle, it's complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Buffaloes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
Here's Lewis to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
A nice job of awareness on defense there on that 3rd down. You know, you're expecting the offense to throw the football, but it's not just going to be receivers or tight ends you got to worry about. You got to keep your eye on where that running back is. They knew exactly where he would be, and they were able to make the tackle setting up for him.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. And the Buffaloes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He's got it again. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Colorado!
What a difference a change of scenery makes, right? I mean, they went into a hostile environment. They lost their first game, but they've rebounded beautifully. And I think coming back, playing in front of their home crowd really has impacted this game, and it's gotten them back to 500.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. That is what they mean when they say ball control. A 14-play touchdown drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Jackson will throw. Finds his big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Dorsett. Runs through a tackle. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The Thunderbirds want to pick up the tempo. The run to the left. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And it's the Thunderbirds line up to punt it away.
Number 97 in punt formation to kick it away.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Using his legs, it's Young. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After 3 periods of play, and these two running backs have gone head-to-head. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They give it to him again. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Play action with Lewis. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And the defense had the absolute perfect play against that naked bootleg that time, bringing the corner blitz. He got back so quickly, was right in the QB's face, and he barely had enough time to even get his head around after the fake. Really nice play call there by the defense coordinator.
So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. The defense got the stop. They could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes a catch. Picks up the first down, and he might have a little extra. That looked like it'll be roughing the passer.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
This is one of the reasons I love this linebacker. He is an outstanding pass rusher. He's got speed, he's got quickness and agility to avoid the offensive linemen, running backs, and tight ends on his way to the quarterback.
The Thunderbirds with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And down he goes.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. You just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got his man to the left. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down.
Listen, you hear all the time about how important it is to stay on schedule offensively, right? And this is a perfect example. You just can't have negative plays early in drives because even when you come up with big plays like we just saw, you're still miles away from picking up.
Makes a grab and room to run. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Fires to the big fella. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Give to the back. Tripped up for the tackle. And it's the Thunderbirds headed quickly to the line. Jackson will throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's kind of how their day's gone, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again.
And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back.
And the D brings the heat, man, and they catch him a little bit off guard. Quarterback doesn't know where to go with the football. Man, the worst thing you can do on 4th down is take a sack. It doesn't matter if you get an INT. Throw that thing up. Give your receiver a chance to make a play. He holds on to it too long, and the defense gets the sack.
Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. There's a crease. Touchdown, Bucks! And the route is on. He scores for the 5th time in this game.
And this offense has had a good day, and more importantly, this team responded from last week. 0-1, didn't look good to start the season, bouncing back, getting a convincing victory. Nice job by this team handling adversity early in the season.
And the extra point is good. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Thunderbirds offense is out on the field and ready to attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. This time on target. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, running back on the move. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
Yeah, and this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the 4th quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably...
Snags it, and there's running room. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down.
by the receiver.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drag routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them, they're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Thunderbirds will line it up on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw. Rushes on him, and it's a sack.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
It's always interesting how people...
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fires to the wideout. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on 4th down.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Running behind that left side. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And man, this is more of the same for this. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense, because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Under fire. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially in these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know the scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab down the middle.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Throwing, Lewis. Stepping to the right. He's going to take off, and he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a really good job by this defense, because remember, when the quarterback runs, now you got an extra blocker, because he's not just handing it off and standing there, and they still did a good job at the point of attack, kind of strung it along and made him run out of bounds.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Quickly to the tight end. There he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. In that loss last week, he just never got comfortable. Threw 3 picks, but much better today.
Much better taking care of the football. Listen, being the leader, he made the one mistake, but did a good job moving on from it, leading this offense, and ultimately getting the dub today.
He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. After this, it'll be a wrap. Takes a handoff. It's Welch. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. They've got this game in hand, but maybe there's some bad blood. They want to rub it in a bit. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your uni. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
This has been a